Hey, it's Rachel. Today is day 11 of my pre-op diet. It is Thursday. Tomorrow is my final pre-op appointment, and I go in and do all my blood work and pregnancy tests and I don't know, all that kind of stuff. Um, and I also go to my surgeon's office tomorrow to pay my portion of the surgery to him. The portion that I pay to him is $190. I have Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee, and they pay 90%. So I owe 10%, and it's $190 to my surgeon. That doesn't include what I will be paying to the hospital, and I think that I find that out tomorrow. Um, so today, I shouldn't even make these videos because, like, these daily what I eat videos, because it's getting to be like, don't do what I'm doing. Like, this is not a good idea. I'm not eating enough. And I don't mean to not eat enough, but I'm seriously not hungry anymore. I've just gotten used to it for right now, I guess. And I do, I mean, I'm pre-op obviously, so I should be hungrier than I am, but I'm not. I do have a lot of head hunger, like that whole cashew chicken thing. Like an hour after I posted the video, I already was like, no, that's a bad idea, and I'm over it. But it's still like a mental conversation that I've been having with myself ever since I said it. Like, I had to go to an orientation today for my job, and we got a lunch break, and I was like, right down the road, I could just get some cashew chicken. I could just have just a little bit, you know? And I was like, no, you don't need that. Don't do it. It's not worth it. And I'm like 3 days away from surgery, so I'm not going to do it, but it's a constant battle that I'm having with myself. And it's not because I'm physically hungry, but I'm like hungry for that thing. And it's like morning food. That's what New Mama Mia had said in one of her videos. I just started watching her. If you don't watch her, you should. But anyways, it's morning food, and that's not how it should be. I shouldn't be, sad I'm not going to be able to eat whatever. I've had 21 years to eat whatever I want. I should be happy that I am getting my life together and eating healthier. And if I mourn food, then I'm going to continue to mourn food after surgery, and that's not how I want to look at this. I want to be happy about my decision and like be doing what's best for me. But anyways, back to what I ate today. For on that lunch break, I went to a sandwich shop, like a Subway, and had a 6-inch sandwich with chicken, black olives, cucumbers, onions, lettuce, light mayo, I think that, salt, pepper, and oregano. So on wheat bread, so that wasn't too bad. That's the first time I've had bread, like, bread like a sandwich or anything in a little while. But I had not taken breakfast with me to this meeting because I didn't know if we would be allowed to have food in there, shakes or whatever. I did have a water bottle with me, so that's what I ate for lunch. I didn't have breakfast, and it is 8:40, and I haven't had any dinner either. I've basically just been drinking a lot of water. I'm not hungry, but I am extremely thirsty. This water bottle holds 26 ounces of water when it's filled to where it is right now. I measured it the other day because I was curious. So it's just over 3 cups of water. I have already finished 2 of these today, and then I also had a cup of water with my lunch, and that was probably about 8 ounces. So I've had 7 glasses of water so far today. If I finish this, then it will bring me up to 10. I basically really have just had a lot of water today. I had that sandwich, which probably had more than enough calories and carbs and stuff in it, with the bread and the chicken. But I'm just not really hungry. I find and I probably shouldn't eat later at night, but I find not very long before I go to bed, I sometimes get like one of those sugar-free, what's it called? Italian ices. I might eat one of those, or I get like one of the little 4-ounce Greek yogurts and I eat that, um, because sometimes later on I do get a little hungrier. I keep coming home and napping is the problem, and so I sleep through meal times, and so I'm obviously not hungry because I'm asleep, and I wake up and I'm kind of one of those people that's like a little too groggy to eat sometimes, and so then I'm up for a little while, and then I wind up getting kind of hungry, and I have like a Greek yogurt or a little thing of Jello or an Italian ice or something like that, and so I'm not getting a lot of calories in. Um, that's scary to me because I don't want to put my body in starvation mode and then after surgery not lose much weight because, my body's in starvation mode. So I need to do better, but I'm not hungry. And it's that whole like fat girl battle in your brain. Like if you eat when you're not hungry, like I don't know, it brings on a whole another level of like you're supposed to be on a diet and this isn't dieting, and that scares me a little bit about after surgery because everybody talks about not being hungry and having to like force themselves to eat because their body needs it. And I think that that's something that I will struggle with is having to eat when I'm not hungry. And that's something that I'm kind of having to face right now. I'm not hungry, but I'm probably going to go get a protein shake or something after I finish this because I need to. I need to have more calories. Um, and that is something that is going to be hard for me afterwards. Um, I had a question about recovery. After my surgery, when I get released from the hospital, I'm going to stay with my parents. And who if anybody went and stayed with somebody else or like had somebody come stay with you or anything like that, or just based on your own experience, how long you think it should take, how long did you have to stay there, or how long did somebody stay with you, or how long was it before you felt like you could do things more on your own? Because I live on my own in my own apartment and I don't want to have to be at my parents for 3 weeks or something. I like being in my own space. And I have friends that are keeping my dog for the first week, and then I guess I'm going to get him back. But there's a whole big long story why my dog can't really stay at my parents' house, or at least not for like a long period of time. I guess he can if he has to, but so he, like after that first week, I'm going to need to go home and take him with me, or I guess he's going to be at my parents'. I don't really know. Basically, this is what's up with my dog. My parents' neighbors are not good people, and they have a pit bull that lives on a chain that they do not take care of. They don't feed her. They don't take care of her at all. And she had puppies, and there's been over the years she's had several litters of puppies, and we watch them every time get hit by cars because my parents live near a highway. Die of starvation or diseases or get abused because they go outside and I don't know, like the dogs will be sleeping on the porch and they'll just start like kicking them off the porch and just all this stuff that is just totally unnecessary, and they do not take care of them. But I was at my parents' one day, and the puppies, this new litter of puppies that she had, would always like run across the street to come try and play with me and stuff. And Duke was the littlest puppy. He was the runt in that litter, and all the other dogs like picked on him, and he was the smallest one. The other ones were obviously getting some food, like whatever it was that they were finding or fighting for or whatever, and he was clearly losing. He was very small, and they would kind of beat up on him, and he was really like torn up and stuff. And so I saw him one day, and I just felt so bad, and I took him with me. And I've had him ever since, and he's the best dog. He's almost 5 months old, and he trained so easily. He's so well behaved. He's so calm. I love him, but I worry about taking him out to my parents' house because I don't want them to like go outside and walk him or whatever, and somebody across the street see him and it be this big fight about how I stole this puppy that they don't care about. But anyway, I just want to avoid that whole situation. So I don't know if it's a good idea for him to be out at my parents' house. This is rough. Bedhead. I took a nap. But anyways, and then I've also just been kind of making a list of like what stuff I need to take over to my parents' house so it'll be there after surgery. I know that I will be on liquids during that time because my doctor said that I would be on liquids for 2 weeks. I'm not sure yet. They're redoing their diet book, and I'm either going to get that tomorrow or the day of surgery. And so I'm not sure if that's like clear and full liquids or what the situation is with that. So I don't think I really need to take any pureed foods with me over there, or foods to puree for me. I think it'll just be like soups and jello and broth and sugar-free pudding and that kind of stuff. I guess. So I'm trying to figure out what it is that I need to take with me to my parents' house for the time that I'll be staying there. And it also depends on how long I'll be there. If somebody thinks, I might be there for 3 weeks, then I don't know, I might need more stuff based on that kind of stuff and how long that recovery will be before I could kind of take care of myself a little more. But anyways, that's where I'm at right now. I realized the other day that last Monday I did not give any weigh-in numbers, and so I'm just going to wait and do it. Well, Sunday is the night before surgery, so I'll probably weigh in then and let you know, like, what I weighed and so how much I lost on my pre-op diet and that kind of stuff, just the whole 2 weeks, and what my weight will be before surgery. But anyways, I guess that's all I have. And and for the record, my scale was always weighing the same as my primary care doctors. Whenever I would weigh in there for my 6-month supervised diet, I weighed in the same. But my scale does not weigh in the same as my surgeon's office. And I don't know if it will weigh in the same as the hospital or not, because I did weigh in Monday before I went to that pre-op appointment, and on my scale, I weighed 4 pounds lighter than I weighed on my surgeon's scale like an hour later, and I hadn't had anything to eat or anything. So I'm going to go with my scale because that's what will be at home with me, just for the sake of accuracy and staying on target. So whatever weight they tell me I'm at the hospital might not necessarily be the weight that's reflecting what I actually weighed the morning of surgery. I'm going to take my scale with me to my parents because my scale also weighs differently than my parents' scale. And I'll weigh myself on my scale so that I can post what my weight was that morning before I went to surgery. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'm getting really close. I'm really excited, and I will check in with you tomorrow. Bye.